Welcome into this new video brought to you by Airless Discounter. Today we're going to come back to the devices from Chroma, from the company Skillver, which is our simulator in airless, aircoat or compressed air. Because we have new versions that came up since this year, 2021, with two models that are completely replacing the old ones. And so this is why we want to present you today these two new devices and the new options that you're going to get now into these simulators. So, as explained, the Chroma X version does not exist anymore, it is not produced. So you're going to find right now two devices. So the complete version, which also will be a fixed version, will be the one named Chroma Z, which is the one also including captors and also some real guns that you can really have and spray with inside the simulator. You will get also, since this year, a second controller for this device that will also help you to navigate inside the simulator. And then as a second product, you're going to find the Chroma Classroom that will be then the really portative, easy, small, compact version, a bit more simplified inside the simulator, but really portable, and that you will be able to use, I would say, mostly with schools and classrooms, and as well into training centers, for example, if you need to have something really light to use everywhere. So just a quick reminder regarding this program, this simulation. So this is simply here to help you with a compact device to learn the basics of the airless, aircoat and compressed air system spraying. So really the basis with the angle, the distance, the speed, etc. and to learn really the basics. And the system itself works very simply. You have some glasses that helps you to be inside the simulation, and then you will have either two small controllers like this one with the classroom version, so light but very simple. And then you will find with the complete version Chroma Z, this time, as explained earlier, the real gun like this one to help you in Airless, for example, to really feel the real gun as it is and have really a good apprehension of what it's going to be then on the real job site. The goal of this simulation is simply to help your training center to reduce your costs that you normally have in a normal training with the machines, with the materials, products, the space you need also for everyone to try the paint, the machine. So everything completely reduced to zero with the use of these simulators. So now, what are the different sprayings that you can have inside the simulation? So as explained earlier, you're going to find the airless spraying, the aircoat or air-assisted spraying, and the compressed air system spraying that will be also available in there. These ones are not directly explained this way, but they are introduced inside different modes of spraying. So you will have the decorative spraying with the airless system, then you will find the coating spraying with the aircoat air-assisted system, and finally you're going to find the compressed air spraying with mostly the refinish auto car mode, which is going to be the mode where you will be spraying simply on cars parts or eventually even a full car to learn with this spraying system. You will find eventually the compressed air system as well in other modes, but the main mode meant for this spraying is going to be the one with the cars. So then what will you also find inside the system? So first of all, you're going to find different modes of exercises, different levels of exercises, starting from really the basics, from understanding, as I said, angle, distance, and then to train them into different situations. Then you're going to find at first a real-time feedback that you will see while spraying into the exercise mode. And then at the end of your spraying, at the end of what you've been just spraying, you will see a report, complete report with different options and different informations on what you've been doing to know exactly and to learn on your mistakes. Finally, with the different exercises, you will find different surfaces to paint on, and you will have as well different settings that will be available on the gun itself with different tips, etc., and as well onto the machine if you need to set a different pressure, if you need to set a different paint, color, etc. So now regarding the delivery of this machine, so you will find the full version Chroma Z with the device itself, you will not have the TV screen included into the delivery, but only the device with his accessories, base stations, the one railgun to start, eventually more if you need more, and then the second controller for inside the simulation. Everything you need to charge them and to use them. And then with the Classroom version, which is really the compact version, you will have the glasses as shown here, for example, so these ones, and that will include as well two controllers, the small ones that are not real ones, but that you will be able to use perfectly inside the simulation to have at least a first approach of the Airless spraying. With this you will find as well, again, all the charging cables, etc. So now a word regarding the differences between the two devices. So you will have with the Chroma Z the railgun as explained. With the Chroma Classroom you have only controllers, simple ones. Then regarding the graphics inside the simulation, so regarding the report that you have at the end of your spraying, with the full version Chroma Z you will have complete movement graph that will show you exactly your speed, the distance, etc., vertically, horizontally, etc. And then with the Classroom version, which is simplified, you will not have this full graph of movement, but you will find other informations regarding what you've been spraying. Then the third difference is going to be on the mode. So inside the full version you will have, for the air compressed and the cars, you will have two modes with the Chroma Z. That will be the refinish mode with fixed, again, platforms to paint, so car pieces. And then with the OEM mode, that will be with really moving parts, like if you were directly onto the job site with these parts and the speed you need to work on to paint each of them correctly, one after the other. And with the Classroom version, simplified, you will not find this OEM mode with the moving parts, but only with the fixed parts in front of you. And finally, the last difference is going to be with the way you see the simulation. So with the full version, Chroma Z, you will have two modes. You will have the 3D mode, which is the one given by your glasses, and then you will have a 2D mode, which is simply using directly the screen. You want to show what you're doing inside. So you will not use, in this case, the glasses, but directly paint onto your screen. And that's also possible with the full version. With the Classroom version, again, you will have only the simulation inside the glasses. Of course, what you will be looking for at first is the 3D version inside the glasses, but it's good to know that you have this option with the full version. Finally, the advantages that you're going to find with these two products in comparison to real training centers are, as I explained earlier, mostly reduced cost by using these products, because of course so much less equipment to have and space. You will find also with these devices really an attraction product for example, if you have a stand, if you need to show some of your products and you want to use this device to attract more customers and show them how it works in Airless aircoat, for example. It will be as well a system that will be really catching the eye and that will be attractive for young people, mostly in, again, schools, training centers. And finally, it will be the first step to learn how to be on a job site and manage the different options you have with the Airless machines, for example, or simply a first real training to really learn properly the distances, angle, and the way you need to spray correctly before then starting onto the real job site or the real training center. So I hope now that I gave you enough information regarding these simulators. Of course, if you have further questions, then please call us directly or send us an email, WhatsApp or Messenger, that we can then directly talk to you and explain to you the different options that you will have available with these two devices. If your school, your company, your training center is situated inside the European Union, we will be as well able to send you for a week the small device, the Classroom version, for you to test, then give us a feedback and to see together the product that will be displayed into your training center. So that's it for this video. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to visit our blog page and articles with these devices for you to get even further information, and see you on the next one.